squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Now here's Leonard. Pass to George. Here's Jackson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Rebound by the Clippers.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. Jackson outside. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And just about a minute into this first quarter. George for three. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And again, Memphis no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
On the wing, Brooks launches a three. Here's Adams, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Jackson against Morant. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Jackson. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Hits the three-pointer.
Stop it on a dime. Kawhi showing good body control on that pull-up.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant against Jackson. Pass to Morris. George outside. With the drive. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Up and over Brooks. They get it again. The kick out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Bain finds Brooks. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Now Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Morant. Here's Adams. That shot off the mark. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Jackson, pass to Zubats. Over Bain. Zubats' shot is off. Memphis trailing here.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Morant. Trying to get back on track. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Jackson. Good work defensively by Brooks. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Here's George. Adams grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Stolen by Jackson. Two on the clock. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Leonard can't get it to go. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a three-point game. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Leonard. To the inside. Here's Zubac. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that? Booyah! He must be mad at the rim.
Yeah.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Basket's good.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Morant against Jackson. Pass to Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. Pure from three-point range. Brooks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Doubled by Jackson. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And Jackson, here we go. Into the lane. Morris.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Back to Brooks. Pass to Adams. Banked it in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. To the paint. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks outside. No good with the triple. Brooks has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Morris passes to Leonard. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Morant against Jackson. Brooks from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. George, no good. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. With the step back. That's tipped. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Brooks has got 6 here in the quarter. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Jackson left side. Bane with it. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Offline with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's George. Jackson on the wing. Leonard for three. He shoots again. Here's Zubats. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside for Brooks. This one for three. No good there. The Clippers trail. George with it. Checked by Brooks. Jackson against Morris. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Bain takes a three. The shot misses. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Dylan Brooks, he's feeling it tonight.
16. The Clippers, 13.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at Dylan Brooks. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Danny Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Conchar. Rebound by the Clippers. Down low. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And being that wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Jones. Pass to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jones. From deep. Can't hit that one. The Clippers in the lead. Up top, Batum. Unloads. Here's Covington.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Jones against Wall. Pass to Conchar. The shot comes out, and Los Angeles the other way now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Jones against Wall. Batum, right side. From outside the arc. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
3 points.
Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
So steady from range. The veteran Batum letting it fly with confidence.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Green. Back to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. and everything has to be earned.
Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Wall against Jones. For three, Covington. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Quick attack by Covington, not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
Outside Jones. Launches it. That shot off. And Los Angeles the other way now. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Batum left side. Pass to man. Here's the three. Covington inside. The shot that time not on target. Here's Jones. Excellent D there from Wall. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
For his career, more than half of Green's shots have been three-pointers, but he can also hurt you a little in the lane.
Wall finds Covington. Good on the bucket. Covington's got 8.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Outside for Green. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hopped when he needs it.
For Memphis, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his first basket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Jones against Wall. And here's Batum. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a creative scorer. Batum can do it inside, from 3, really anywhere.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
George for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside Morant. There's the drive. Outside for Brooks. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
George against Bain. And the jam by George.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Morant, the pass to Bain. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Jackson with it. Checked by Brooks. And the dunk by Leonard.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, and locates the open man.
Morant, pass to Jackson. And a Great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Bain against George. Pass to Leonard. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Steven Adams. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Leonard on the take. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Driving to the basket, Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
The quickness of John Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. Leonard outside. The offensive rebound. And the jam by George.
You know, offensive rebound is largely about hustle. Paul George plays with great energy and focus.
Morant against Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Now Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. From the arc. Sinks the tray.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the three with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Jackson outside. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The three from Bain. Leonard pulls down the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Back to Morris. Pass to Leonard. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Bain. From deep three-point range. Misses. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Gav? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, don't stop it.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt gone. Are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Now Edwards. Following the 3-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Shoots over Adams. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
The call in the field is a jump ball.
And so it's Memphis with it. Morant passes to Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Minnesota.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Towns. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Feeds it to Adams. And a wide open look for Payne. No good from outside. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. He takes it in.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Morant. Jackson kicks to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. The shot will not fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Gobert against Adams. Russell inside. Here's McDaniels. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Down low, Morant with the steal. Edwards against Jackson. Bane passes to Adams. Out to Brooks. The 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Out to Brooks. Morant dishes to Adams. Outside, Bane. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Russell with a wide open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Russell's got 5.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And Morant throws it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Russell against Morant. Out to Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant kicks to Bane. Outside for Jackson. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. To the left side wing. Outside Towns. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant passes to Brooks. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Out to Edwards. Russell feeling it out a bit, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Outside for Jackson. Up top, Morant. Traps in the tray. Morant's got 9.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The kick out to Towns. McDaniels dishes to Russell. Pass to Towns. To the wing right side. Back to McDaniel. And Adams sends it back. Morant passes to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Morant against Russell. Out to Edwards. Shoots from the corner. Rebounded by Jackson.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Russell against Morant. Gobert. Here's Edwards. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Jackson's got the ball. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Edwards kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Russell. And again, unable to change momentum here. Bain against Russell. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now the Grizzlies with it. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Morant outside. Lets the three fly. Memphis the rebound. Outside for Jackson. Now the pass to Morant. Here's Brooks. And the layup's good off the glass. Brooks has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Memphis?
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant outside. Jackson finds Morant. Nice D from Russell.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Stolen. On the wing, Jackson. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Passes it to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Noel.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Anderson kicks to Prince. Pass to Reed. Outside Prince. It's stolen by Green. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Tillman. No points in the game yet for him. Aldama passes to Tillman. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Kicks it out to Prince. Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Aldama, guarded by Reed. Here's Tillman. And he makes good on the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. A three from Anderson. The second chance effort. Reed the pass to McLaughlin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Conchar, the pass to Green. Here's Aldama. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Memphis moving it around to the paint. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Green. He can't get that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Noel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Aldama passes to Conchar. 6 to shoot. Here's Tillman. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Conchar. Over to the left wing. Back to Jones. Inside. Stolen by Reed. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Aldama passes to Green. Over Prince. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. There's Noel. No good on the 3. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Memphis trailing here. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant with the bucket.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Russell dishes to Edwards. That's tipped. Towns against Jackson. Morant outside. Puts up a 3. And they get it back. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Good. Nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Morant throws it down.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Russell against Morant. Left side, Towns. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Payton for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside, Russell. Kicks to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Passes to Bain. He dishes it to Morant. This one for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Launches it. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Towns kicks to Russell. The kick out to Towns. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And stolen by Russell. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant with it. 1:14 left here in the 4th quarter. A 3. Memphis the rebound. Here's Adams. Goes up again. And finally they hit one. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Out to Russell. Here's the 3. And Bain pulls it down.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Morant scanning the floor. Memphis moving that ball around. Top of the key. And he swishes it right through. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Brooks, left side. Pulls up. Top of the key jumper, no good. And timeout called by Chris Finch. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
That's tipped. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Probably a little closer. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Good afternoon and welcome to a... Here we go. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
On defense, the Clippers. The kick out to Edwards. He can't hit that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough. What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
The kick out to Morris. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. About a minute played here so far in the first. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Leonard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Now here's Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. And here comes the break. The finish. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
And Jackson, here we go. Here's George. Zubac finds Leonard. Fires in the triple.
Well, Kawhi Leonard getting to his spots, and his hands are up, ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done. Russell
against Jackson. It's Edwards on the wing. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Edwards, a pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Russell. From behind the arc.
I love the discipline shown right there by Reggie Jackson. Make the offensive player work over your contest. That is nice defense.
George. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Towns, that's good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Zubac passes to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jackson against Russell. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's George. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And here's Jackson. Here's Leonard over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out. We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. Leonard passes to Zubac. Fast break, Minnesota. Pushing it up now. George with a steal. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. From deep. Another miss by Minnesota. It's good if it goes. He can't get that one to fall. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Leonard passes to Morris. Inside. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
And they double up Gobert. Edwards for 3. Can't get it to drop. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Leonard. Here's Jackson. Back to Leonard. To the middle. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Leonard. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here are the Clippers now. Jackson outside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Leonard. George passes to Jackson. Leonard for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines there's a level of focus and competitive spirit and most importantly productivity that you can really appreciate.
And he misses all 3.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
George with a steal. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Misses the layup. Russell against Leonard. Gobert passes to Edwards. A shot to stop the drought. The rebound by Jackson.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to George. Now Zubats. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Towns passes to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Gobert's got 6.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 9.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. The 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's George. 9 points in the game. To the paint. Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Towns up top. It's Edwards on the wing. Knocked away. Towns passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Jackson down low, guarded by Russell. Here's Zubats. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. .20 seconds left in the second. Pass to Prince. The 3. Powell pulls it in. Outside wall. Stolen by Reed. With 2 seconds left. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Clippers on. Thanks very much, Allie. And
The Timberwolves, 16.
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Kyle Anderson is out there with Torian Prince. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Anderson. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Anderson inside, working on Covington. Good D by Covington. The drive by man. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
And that one misses.
For your Clippers, Nicholas Batum.
He hits the second from the line. Minnesota shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Pass to Noel. For 3. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers in the lead. Wall finds Covington. Back to Wall. To the inside. Reed brings the double. Picked his pocket. Here's Noel, guarded by Batum. Pass to Reed. Oh, they pick off the pass. Powell with it, guarded now by Anderson. And the jam by Covington.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Outside Anderson, and stolen by Covington. The 3 ball. Wall, the pass to Powell. Here's man. Out to Powell. The 3 is up. Outside Wall. Pass to Batum. And he slams it in one-handed.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Outside Anderson. Here's Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 4. Outside Anderson. Shot to stop the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. His man, and he jams it home with authority.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And here's Wall. Powell passes to Covington. From deep three-point range. That one no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. He shoots it. No good. A bit long that time.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
And the free throw, no good.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft where he was not selected, guys.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Prince. Lets the 3 fly. Batum pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Leonard for three. For three, George. And the Clippers miss again for Minnesota. They've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Edwards for three. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. George for three. The shot off that time. That shot is off. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Towns for three. They get it back. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Jackson finds George. Going inside. And George with the jam.
Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
Right side McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. McDaniels got himself on the board with a three there.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And Russell, here we go. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Rudy Gobert is in rhythm, and it's not often you see him dominate from the offensive end, but right now he's cooking.
Here he goes. Jackson, the pass to Zubats.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good. And Zubats drops them both. Here's Russell. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Edwards finds Towns. Clock at 6. Back to Edwards. Fires from the wing. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. Up top, Morris. Jackson outside. Pass to George. Takes the three. That one is off. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards, the pass to Towns. No good on the three.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Russell.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And he sinks the second. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Down low. Crafty move. And Towns slams it home.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Up top, Jackson, covered by Towns. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in.
In huge moment, D'Angelo Russell comes through big time.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Jackson pass to Zubats. Leonard outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards fires from way outside. The Clippers grab the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And here's Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Leonard defending. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Morris.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Jackson outside. To the middle. George outside. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. The kick out to Morris. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George outside. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns for 3. So the Clippers win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
Everyone, we're about to get and with these teams, Brett, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Jackson misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on.
What a jam!
Fans love that right there.
What a jam!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
The 3 from George. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jackson has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. 7-point differential.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And it's Paul George with the finish.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Morant against Jackson. Jackson kicks to Bain. And it's Morant at the elbow. Brooks with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
He's just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
To the middle, Morant with the steal. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 7. Morant against George. To the inside. George double team. Morris passes to George. Takes it out to Leonard from outside the arc. The shot comes out, and Memphis the other way now. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson set the pick here for Bane. Jackson misses. Clippers trail by 7. It's Jackson with the drive. Here's Morris outside for George. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Leonard on the wing. Launches a 3.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Outside Jackson. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 6. Adams plays it up and banks it in.
Well, Adams with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
George looking over the...
Okay. Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. He's got 8. He kicks to Brooks. On the wing, Jackson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. George with the ball. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Memphis headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And here's George for 3. Zubac's no good. Memphis leading by 9. Left side Adams. Brooks kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Leonard from deep three-point land. And the Clippers miss again. And for Memphis, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Bane passes to Morant. Back to Bane. Jackson against Morris. Out to Morant. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. Passes it to Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Morris finds Leonard. Goes back up. And no good. And Memphis the other way now. And a wide open look for Payne. Misses the three. Clippers trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Morant dishes to Jackson. Wants to get it to Morant and does. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. Here's Morris. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. And there's the pass to Morant. In the corner, it's Payne. Jackson against Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And it's George finishing it off.
And Paul George had great position that time. An easy deuce.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA, boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Payne kicks to Brooks. There's Jackson with the 3. They get it again. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Brooks misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Leonard. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Morant surveying the D. Jackson from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
A 3 from Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Covington passes to Batum. Got a piece of it. Outside, Jones. It's rebounded by John Wall. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 14-point game.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Norman Powell.
Now Jones. Pass to Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
The assist.
Aldama's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Grizzlies, 26.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Concho. Here's Tillman. And he jams it with authority.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Pass to Concho. Here's Aldama. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, we see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Outside, Jones. 90 seconds now into the second half. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got 5 points so far.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Batum wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And Batum has the answer locked and loaded from the three-point line.
Outside, Jones. There's the pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Pass to Aldama. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wall passes to Covington. The lead now cut to single digits. Covington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Covington will hit threes, but he'll go down low and mix it up a bit too.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Aldama. Here's Green. That shot missing, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Wall passes to Batum. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
On the wing, Jones, covered by Wall. Out to the wing. Here's Aldama. Here's Tillman. Passes it to Concho. Out left to the wing. Here's Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers trail by 7. Wall finds Batum. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Wall passes to Batum. It's stolen by Jones. Down low. Memphis moving it around. Here he goes. And another miss by Memphis.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Covington, it gets underappreciated, but a guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions, he'll hit three-point shots. That's a lot of complimentary stuff.
1:07 left to play here in the third. And here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the pass to Aldama. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Powell with the steal. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping, but fast break chance. Aldama with the rebound. Here's Conchar. Hits it from three-point range. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Batum inside the three-point line, and he overshot that one, missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Tillman. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Grizzlies foul. John Concha.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been giving John Wall. And it's time to bring out the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 roaming the paint. Jackson trying to break free. It's hauled in by Zubac.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
And here's George for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bain finds Adams. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Leonard, no luck.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Out to Morant. 3-pointer. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. And the dunk by Zubac.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Morant outside. The tray. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. George dishes to Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Morant. Kicks it to Jackson. Bain against George. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nobody near George. Drills the 3-pointer.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, a huge shot at this moment in the game.
Jackson against Morant. It's stolen by Morris. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound. George against Morant. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that 3-point line.
Zubac, a screen on Bain. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
They grab their own miss. Adams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Clippers trail by 4. There's the three. And Paul George, good for the three.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Morant with it. Jackson on him. And finished off by Morant.
And going back to college, Morant made a habit of rising to the occasion.
From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by after review. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you, we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Good on the first, and that gives them the lead.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing. I mean, he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Jackson finds Bain. Now Morant. Driving the lane. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
From deep, George. Another shot. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Outside Jackson. Morant with it. Outside for Jackson. This one for three. Can't connect. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Anderson, along with Grant Hill, and as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Jackson, pass to Bain. Pass to Moran. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Outside for Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Here's Brooks. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Shot clock at 6.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves game last season, playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
2 shots.
That one misses. Stolen by Jackson. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Gobert. Oh, got a piece of it. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
The drive by Moran, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Love the attacking mindset of Moran. Gets him to the line.
That free throw, no good.
Ja Morant at the line for 2.
So he comes up empty at the line. And the Timberwolves with possession. Towns finds Russell. Gobert up top. Pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Moran. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Moran against Russell. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Moran. Outside Bain. Up top Moran. McDaniels covering. Back to Bain. And here's Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. And that one hits the back iron. Edwards against Brooks. Deflected. Left side Bain. He nails it, and we're tied.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Outside Edwards. Russell to pass to Gobert. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Russell against Morant. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Towns against Bain. Pass to Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Back to Jackson. And he buries his first look.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Russell against Morant. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels inside, defended by Jackson.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Outside Bain. Snatched away. Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got his second basket of the game. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4, and the second quarter is on its way. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Morant banked it in off the glass. Morant's got his first 2 points.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Russell with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. McDaniels can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now Adams. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Edwards for 3. Oh, the swat by Adams. Bain with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Outside for Moran. 6 to shoot. Jackson, the pass to Moran. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Moran against Russell. And then Moran with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Puts up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Minnesota in the lead. Towns passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Pass to Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Here's Bain. And Gobert with a block. Oh, stolen by Moran. Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
The shot by Russell, no good. For Memphis, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Out to the wing. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
That's an amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Russell pass to Edwards. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies.
15. The Grizzlies. 17. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Torian Prince, Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Noel in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now Jones. Out left to the wing. Here's Aldama. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. High post read. He's against Tillman. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here's McLaughlin. No good on the quick three. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. Outside, Green. They get it again. Here's Aldama. Another shot. And that comes off the assist by Green. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Prince. Green covering. Pass to McLaughlin. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. That shot, no good. Jones with some nice D. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Conchar. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Noel. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the left wing. Outside, Green. Here's Tillman. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
To the paint. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Green for 3. Tipped.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Jones. Misses from close range. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Prince on the attack. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, I like the energy Prince plays with. If there's open space in front of him, he's going to be on the front foot and moving with purpose.
Right side, Jones. Here's Conchar. Goes back up. Outside for Green. No good on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to McLaughlin. Reed with it. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Anderson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green. He's off on the first.
At the line for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson. At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. 1 minute left in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jones, the pass to Green. Here's Conchar. Tillman in the post. Working on Reed. And the basket by Tillman.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the inside. Here's Aldama from outside the arc. And it's Noel with a rebound. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. Pass to Reed. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
They grab their own miss. And it's all tied up. Tillman's got 6 in the quarter.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
25. Your Timberwolves.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Back to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead. He can't get it to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Edwards against Payne. Outside Russell. Tries to save it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Payne. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Clock is at 3. Russell finds Gobert.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
Edwards against Payne. Here's Morant. Outside Payne. Pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Deflects the pass. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Up top Edwards. Pass to Gobert. No good there. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. An opportunity now for them to get back on top.
Yeah, they've kept it within arm's length. Now they need to make a play.
And the basket by Payne.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Russell against Morant. Right side McDaniels. Pass to Towns. From downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Morant with it. Towns covering. The 3 from Payne. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shot is up. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
The 3 is up.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. From deep, Morant. Here's Adams, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson, to the middle. Here's Adams. Russell with the rebound. Brooks outside. Fires for three. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bain. There's the three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Looking to end the drought. Russell against Morant. For three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And they're running. Looking to get it going. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Kept alive by Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Edwards. Towns for 3. It's in.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. No problem knocking that one down.
Senior.
Morris has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Clippers. Russell against Morris. Towns down low. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels passes to Edwards. It's good from long range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Jackson. The pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. George against Edwards. Jackson kicks to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. Towns with it. Guarded now by Morris. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Outside, George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a three of his own.
Oh, here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Gobert down low. Zubac defending. And slam dunk by Gobert.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Now here is George. Zubac finds Jackson. Morris against Towns. Here's Zubac. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The kick out to Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. And he drives in. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jackson against Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jackson misses.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Towns. Leonard with the steal. With the drive. Morris passes to George. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And here's George. after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Russell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Edwards can't hit. Clippers trail by 3. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns kicks to Gobert. Back to Towns. It doesn't go for him.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Puts the move on. Out to Russell. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul George with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Gobert the pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead.
Your Timberwolves advancing.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in a point guard. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Jackson against Russell. Driving in. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And here's George for 3. The Clippers keep it alive. Outside for Jackson. A 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Russell kicks to McDaniels. And it's off from 3-point range. Jackson passes to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Russell with it. Starting now by Jackson. For 3, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got 9.
And it's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Pass to Morris. Back to George. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morris passes to Zubac. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And George with the stop.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Russell passes to Gobert. He Kicks it to McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. They get the rebound. And finished off by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Outside, George. Off target from outside. Hustle with it. Guarded now by Morris. Edwards against Jackson. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Leonard against Edwards. Outside, Towns. Out to the right wing. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Clippers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jackson finds George. With the shot. George missing again. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
Edwards with it. 11 points in the game. McDaniels in the post. Leonard's there.
Tremendous defense. Reggie has the quickness to stay on the ball and the long reach to affect the shot.
Here's Zubac. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. It's Russell with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Morris with a screen on Edwards. From deep, George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. A fader. Leonard no luck.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
To end the drought, sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we set. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Prince out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Clippers trail by 4. Ball passes to Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Man, guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
Yeah, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. He dishes it to Prince. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Covington passes to Batum.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Prince outside. The kick out to Anderson. That one a little long. Clippers trail by 4. Covington dishes to Batum. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Here's McLaughlin. Reed with it. Batum's there. The kick out to Anderson. Reed the pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Nicholas Batum.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
He hits the second from the line. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Powell, the pass to Mann. Fires the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Mann passes to Pop. Over in the corner, Batum. Here's Covington. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected. Right side, Covington. Reed with the block. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Batum for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. There's Noel, and they will call over the back on the play.
Jalen Noel. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Clippers trail by 7. Wall looking it over. Here's Mann. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. The kick out to Anderson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. A shot by Batum, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Noel passes to Prince. Here's Noel. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Mann passes to Batum. Here's Mann, guarded by Prince. Batum with the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Again, Batum missing. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's the drive.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Wall, and Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
For Minnesota, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Edwards, that's good.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Outside, George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Russell high post. Jackson on him. Russell kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The 3 from George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Zubats. A 3 from Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now McDaniels. The kick out to Town. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels finds Edwards. Clock at 6. Back to McDaniels. Off target with his 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Towns with the steal. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
George double team, outside Jackson. That falls, nice speed that time from George.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Russell passes to McDaniels. Morris with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Up top, Russell, guarded by Jackson. Towns for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
You using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
And it's George missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Leonard finds Morris. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The kick out to Town. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Edwards inside, defended by George. Out to Edwards. 3-pointer. Minnesota working with the new shot clock. Outside, Towns. And here is McDaniel. Outside, Towns. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards with it. George picks him up. The pass to Gobert. Out to Russell. Passes it to Edwards. Goes back up. And that one hits back iron. George double teamed. And stolen by Russell. So it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony,